So, Peter, I know you got a lot to say about this, but it looks like it just might happen. It looks like it just might happen.
Oh,
this conversation is
I'm going to keep shut.
up.
I'm going to be quiet now, and then I'll answer later.
Yes, the conversation is picking up. Mike Tyson is talking comeback. He's doing social media posts. He's growling, throwing punches. Evander Holyfield's jogging out there in Florida. He's throwing shadow punches. He's doing it, right? My man MMA Roasted had one of the most hilarious tweets ever. Mm-hmm. He says that rumor has it that Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield are actually going to fight. And it's going to be broadcast on the History Channel. That's funny. I don't care. I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan and a huge Evander Holyfield fan. I love them both, but that's funny. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't want to see this happen. I really don't. I would prefer that my last images of Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield in the ring is whatever happened the last time they were there, which neither of them ended the way they would like to have ended. I mean, if they're going to do it, I mean, you know what? I really don't understand. And you can tell me your answer to this. Mm-hmm. I should say that about an hour ago, there was a report that Evander Holyfield is kind of like backing off the whole concept. Like, maybe I'm not so super serious. I don't know. But, I don't want this. I just don't want this. Actually, Evander Holyfield won his last fight. He TKO'd Brian Nielsen in 2011.
Right.
Actually, Evander, he didn't have a loss in his last 3 fights. So, I mean.
Was John Ruiz's last loss?
No, Nikolai Valuev was his last loss. Majority decision to a 7-foot Russian.
Yeah, tall.
Yeah, and then he lost a unanimous decision before that to Sultan Ibragimov.
Yeah, Ibragimov.
So I don't need to see this happen. Here's what I don't know why this doesn't happen, and you can tell me what your thoughts of it is. Mike Tyson seems to have a real passion for training. Mm-hmm. He really does seem to have I mean, you can look at him, he's really enjoying it. And who has more credibility to train than Mike Tyson? To at least somebody. I mean, you want to know the truth? Mike Tyson starts training somebody, whoever that is becomes a star, or at least gets some buzz simply because they're the heavyweight that Mike Tyson is training.
Right.
So I would love to see him do that, but I would not love to see him get punched again. That's just me.
Stop it. So first of all, in my office, I have a beautiful, beautiful framed program with the cover of Tyson Holyfield 1. It says, finally. I have 2 unused $1,500 ringside seats framed. My credential with my name on it, all access promoter, my business card with Don King Productions. I've already seen that. And by the way, that's Rocky.
Rocky. What is Rocky? Rocky is mad.
Yeah, listen, you don't want to let Rocky get angry.
Yeah.
Okay. Rocky can get angry. So listen, we've already seen the first fight. Great stoppage by Evander Holyfield. Really just very exciting fight. This is 1990, what was that, 7? 96, 97? The first one.
Is it? I'm sure you have a fantastic memory for the years for those, especially because you were more likely there.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah. Tyson Holyfield 1 was 96.
Right, 96. So then the second one, where I actually, undeniably set up the training camp for Mike Tyson in Boca Raton, Florida, per Don King wanting to keep Mike close, set up round 1 boxing gym from scratch, brought Mike in there for his training camp.
Right.
There was then an injury. It was postponed, and then they finally fought, and Mike was disqualified for biting off of Evander Holyfield's ear.
Right.
We've seen those 2 fight twice.
Yeah.
Arguably in their primes.
Yeah.
I don't understand why anyone would want to see them fight again at 53 and 57, or is Evander 58?
57.
At 53 and 57, I don't understand what the interest would be. We already saw them fight in two scheduled 12-round fights in their primes, and the second, both being historic fights. Okay.
Yeah.
And now I don't understand the logic from the fighter standpoint or the fan standpoint.
Let me say this, because I just found a quote from Evander, and he's talking about it, and he pretty much lays down his conditions for it. So they asked him, they said, it sounds like a play fight. And Holyfield said, I would do that. Yes, I want to fight Mike Tyson. My whole thing is I'm open, and I know that I want to do well for myself at age 57. I can definitely handle him, but Mike would have to want to do it as well. We have to come up with something that is not a knockout grudge match. It's not about who can beat who, but to show people we were some of the greatest fighters in our era, and we've come together as men to do something for others. I don't have anything against Mike personally. The thing is, I think it would be good for the sport. And even though boxing is a rough sport, we can show people we can come together. If we do this fight, it would be great. I can still shoot the jab. I can still shoot the shots, but not like a killing thing. Not like I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to show you that I can. I'm going to show you that I can knock him out. Mike is looking sharp, but I'm in very good condition and shape physically and mentally. And if the money is right too, then let's get it on. I know he's getting offers from all types of people. Since we have both announced a comeback, a fight between me and Mike would definitely be the fight people want to see. That sounds like somebody that is straddling the fence, and he's definitely willing to do it. He kind of sounds like in the back of his mind, he knows this. Yeah, this is kind of a little bit dangerous, so I want to pull back some. But they're both guys who are competitive, and some shots get to throwing in there.
Well, Brian, here's what I hear. I hear a guy that wants to get paid for little risk.
Yeah, man, I don't blame him.
That's what I understand, but that's what I hear. Now, the $20 million offer that we read about from Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship to Mike Tyson, with Mike being able to choose an opponent of his choice. Maximum 10 minutes of fighting, picking your own opponent. That's more appealing to me than watching him and Evander fight again.
I don't want to see Mike. I don't know
if I want to see anybody fight, actually.
Yes, not Mike.
But I just said more appealing. I've already seen Tyson Holyfield 1 and 2. I've seen it.
It's kind of
in
like
their prime.
If I have to see Mike lose to a guy, I'd rather see him lose to another old guy than to see a younger guy.
Who said he has to fight a younger guy?
Well, I mean, yeah, because he's older than Shannon. He's older than Shannon. He's older than Hector Lombard.
I'm not talking about that. Why does it have to be a boxer?
Well, it's somebody from Bare Knuckle. I guess they'd have to sign somebody. How old
Bobby Gunn?
Bobby Gunn. I forget. But that's pretty funny. Bobby, is it Bobby Tommy Gunn or Tommy? What is it? Bobby Gunn. How old is Bobby Gunn? Bobby Gunn is 46.
I mean, it's in the wheelhouse.
Bobby Gunn looks a lot like Pat Barry. Pat Barry's he's Rose Namajunas' husband, and he used to fight heavyweight in.
You know what? I'm throwing in the towel in this conversation.
I'm just saying.
I just threw in the towel in this whole topic.
Yeah, I wish that you were in Anthony Smith's corner on Wednesday. Perhaps we could have used that same.
Honestly, that's all I got on this topic.
I understand,
and I said a lot. And I said a lot.
You said a lot. You probably said too much, but it's okay. We're used to it. I gave myself a high five.